Well, I'm excited to bring you this week Proffware. So we've been working on this for a couple of years. So it's Investor Proffware. You have a few modules. You have Investor Proffware, you have Valuation Proffware, and you have Estimation Proffware. We're going to start with the Investor Proffware piece. We'll start at the top here. So you have buyer's contacts. Everything to assimilate good buyer's contacts, wholesale and retail. You have, I'm going to go through this kind of quick since there's a lot to this software program, all three of them which have been incorporated under one software program that's available for our members, and it's in beta. But you have capital formation and funding, grants, subsidies, private lenders, institutional, all the documents. I mean, just the private placement memorandum alone that we include is worth $25,000 or more. Deed of trust, LLC formation documents, everything. Mind-boggling what's in here. Property lead generation, everything that you need for property lead generation, from auctions, trustees, online, IRS, all the way through your MLS, multiple listing services, pre-foreclosures, all the way down to absentee owners. You have websites and templates, buyer websites, seller websites, private lending websites, company websites, and then trainings for all websites for applicable to that member. So it shows you how, or shows your back office how to do it. Also, all of this is inclusive in a hybrid model, which we include a back office, which we have multiple offices in the Philippines. They do all of this for you, if so desired. Constant contact with included templates for direct mail, email, phone. You have your, for buyers list, your buyers, your sellers, and your private lenders, your funding. And you have everything in here from email, direct mail, phone, and then social networks. We use a lot of social networks. Here's an example of what we use. We have the Proffware community, which is huge as well, but LinkedIn, FB, which is Facebook, Twitter, Google. So that's huge right there. But the constant contact that's taken care of with your automated, whether it be back office or whether you're doing it in-house, pretty incredible. And it builds your list momentum and compounds it monthly, weekly, daily. And then trainings for every single function, and then back office for every single function. This is a hybrid opportunity for most to use the software as well as the back office in the Philippines to literally, instead of paying $400 for an appraisal, for example, you pay $4 for an appraisal. If you're a member, you pay nothing, and it's all back office. And then, of course, deal management. Once you get your deals, you have everything in here. You have your contracts and templates. You have contract to buy and sell, templates for short sales, motivated sellers, PR packages with letters of introduction, any other documents, potential lender packages, which includes your DOT, your business documents, Secretary of State, operating agreement, articles of organization. Everything is in there. This is literally turnkey. Your private placement memorandum, there again, you can plug and play as necessary. And then references. You can lever our credibility and the credibility of profit development and Proffware. And then syndication. Syndication, all websites built in-house. Trulia, Zillow, all links to all free possible sites. There's literally hundreds and hundreds of them. These ads go on. When you syndicate a property, when you put it up for sale, it's sold within days, maybe sometimes even hours. And then, of course, your address, your property information, everything's in here. It's all online. It's easily available for anybody that is on your team. So the type of deal that it is, all the applicable information, you have your seller information, you have your address, and then the best part about it is you have the schedule of events to come and all attached emails and correspondence. So it's all plug and play in one simple, easy location. So that is the investor piece of the software, and then this is all plug and play. So we're going to go over here to the valuation piece. Now, most investors have a hard time valuating the properties. So we have a short form and a long form. Who it's done by, the picture, subject, property, address. This is literally plug and play. You go through, you follow our model. All you do is there's a schedule of events that you need to do to be able to evaluate a property. It's all in there. And then all the links to make those valuations firsthand. And then long form, just like an appraisal, but better. We're an appraisal company, so we know what works and what doesn't work. We've done a long form that has everything in there, including videos, pictures, and a schedule of what you need to do, everything from demographics. You're going to know this property intimately, or have your back office know it intimately, to be able to give you a valuation that's right on the nose, okay, including trends and everything else. So that's the valuation Proffware, and it has a direct link, of course, to the investor Proffware. Now, estimation, the other big piece of being an investor is being able to estimate what your costs are going to be to bring it to market. So we start off with the drawing, CAD, architectural design. We have a design feature that allocates the highest, best use for the subject property. That includes what it's going to look like. Opening up a floor plan, how it's going to look and present itself to the, to the end buyer, okay? And the best, highest, best use for that property for the end buyer. How much money to put into it, and how much square footage is, what's the price point in that area. All of this is locked in for you with our model. And then laser measuring. This is super cool. You go in, you literally, your project manager or your estimator or just you can go in and literally measure out a property within minutes, and it Bluetooth uploads right into the program, giving you a floor plan for redevelopment or renovations, flips. Gives you elevations. It immediately gives you elevations, 3D mock-ups, gives you a site plan, and then engineering included in there, just one of the checkpoints, and then contact with a lot of local engineers that we recommend that are credible, that are fast, and that are easy to work with. This is one of the issues, is finding you good contacts in any area is a pain if you're new. So having these credible people, huge, and then having all of this at the ease of use, at literally the push of a button, well, it makes you that much more credible, and it brings your project to funding and fruition that much faster, instead of struggling with bad CAD guys or a bad architect or overpriced people. What people spend $5,000 for here, we can do for dollars. Crazy. It's absolutely shocking. And then labor pricing by area. I mean, you have all of your pricing by area, by zip code. So depending on where you're at, we have it plug and play right in there for you. And then vendor pricing by zip code or by area. You have all of your vendors in that area that are credible. There's a rating system. That's who's available, their emails, and then you can send out those people your project so that they can confirm your estimate. You don't ask for a bid from them, you give them the number, and then they work within those guidelines or less if they want the job. Overall budget, we have an entire budget that's processed. There's nothing out there that is a clear, communicable budget like we have. Pictures, video, just very simple, very clear. That way everybody knows what everybody else is doing, and it's easy to schedule. And then, of course, contractors by zip code. You have all of their information. You have referrals. You have the rating by experience, like Angie's List, but better. This, of course, all direct link to Proffware, the investor software. You have your submissions for permits. You have a project management piece of this that's incredible. This is really a powerful piece. So you have the estimation. You lock in your number, and then you have the project management tool here that helps you bring it from A to Z and make sure everything gets done, everything's checked off. It's literally building by numbers. I mean, anybody can do it when you follow this software and this program, and it's all in here. I mean, from your plans, your structural line item, and licensure and applications, general construction, all the way through from your submission to scheduling contractors, scheduling vendors and materials. Here's the other kicker. You're part of a co-op, so you get materials literally for half or less than what anybody else, including builders, can get them out there for, because we're the power of our volume, which we've negotiated. So you have inspections confirmed. You have micromanagement daily functions to make sure that everything's being done as specified. I mean, everything from cleaning up the job site and making it absolutely immaculate to making sure those inspections get passed first time around. You have your invoicing. I mean, we have a great invoicing structure, billing structure, and draw request structure that's simple, turnkey. It's amazing. So this is the software. The beta is going to be out here in a few months. I wanted to share it, with some of our people, and this is it. This is what it's going to be. It's going to be literally life-changing, not only for builders and contractors and investors and private lenders, but, well, it's going to bring the public, the end homeowner, or we're going to have a commercial piece to this too. Right now it's just for residential, but it will bring the quality, the quantity, and of course the pricing on a level that, well, it'll never be seen again like this. So this is literally setting the stage. It's a revolutionary product.